Alright, I'll see you soon.
Feel
Bye-bye.
free to pop in if you get a spare moment later.
Of course! I'll probably pop in after this live stream then.
Alrighty.
Bye. Alright, let's do this, chat. It's dumb you can't hear both? Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, that is quite unfortunate. I wish that they allowed that. I hope the anniversary is a huge surprise. It's most likely Olga, but it is what it is. Hello there, humans. Salutations. Cat sounds lower than Trubs? Well, you're in my stream, so you're probably going to hear me louder than everybody else. Here comes the character big pickup talk, event servants festivities, aka Degen talk in another way. My favorite, by the way. Oh, it's not Mr. Aoyama. Fuck. It's the second in command. He's the second best. He's the second best intern cook. I says, those who see everybody live stream and venue, salutations. You can't turn off subtitles. Get Ricket Scrub. It's one of those debuffs that I have because I don't have same OBS as Cat. So, Mr. Ota, that is Aniplex Man, and voice actor of Elizabeth and Astolfo. It says, by screaming your moes, you can cook your own rice. That's a very Japanese degen wording right there. So, this is day 2. We're going to be talking about a lot of the event servants and talking about their faves and whatnot. AKA Degen Talk. Coming in hot, chat. It's going to be a variety talk. Variety talk equals Degen Talk. So those of you guys watching the online stream and those guys in the video, you guys ready? It says, in order to talk about event servants, you gotta have all the event servants. So it says, yeah, that means you need to have the welfare galore connoisseur motive, right? And it says, yep, but the evocation definitely helps out a lot. So once again, we gotta tell you that live policy, no photos, no recordings, no butt naked, you know how it is. It is very hot, so make sure you guys are hydrated, cool yourself off, and don't go too crazy. Here we go. Without further ado, Miss Kawasumi! Baba Boy. There it is. AKA, if you don't know who she is, she's the voice actor of all the Sabers. It's just wild compared to yesterday. There's a lot more people like packed in crazy. It says next up is Miss Kobayashi Chiaki. So if you don't know, that's the voice actor of Bartholomew. Yuki out. Just kidding. You. So he was just like, hey guys, I'm Aoi Yuki. So, what's up? Because you know he messed up the naming. It says, yeah, what's gonna be the Annie servant, huh, guys? You guys excited? It says, sorry. Now, Miss Aoi Yuki. Oh, there she is. She looks very cute. If you're like, come on, it's very hard to come out now that you said it, you know? Hey, what up, guys? It says, I'm Yuki Aoi Alter here. I'm the Alter version. It's like, which is gonna be the real one? It says, you'll never find out. It says, last but not least, Mr. Akabane Kenji in the front low, aka Mr. Kadok, voice actor of Kadok. It says, man, there's a lot more people than yesterday. That's wild. It says, you guys hopefully enjoy yourselves here. It says, yeah. Mr. Ito Kento. Morning, guys. What's up? You guys enjoying yourselves? It's going to be a fun time. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys. Thank you. These guys are going to be the members to enjoy our little servant festivities. So let's have fun, shall we? So yeah, we're going to be talking about event servants. So we're going to need some veterans and people who have gotten a lot of welfare servants. So can we get some quick greeting by Miss Kawasumi? You know, good morning, guys. What's up? Good afternoon, everybody that's watching live stream. What's up, guys? Voice actor of Artoria, voice actor of, you know, everybody and their mom, Mary, Fokun, Lady Avalon. Yeah, you guys listen to Lady Avalon's Spider's Nest in Pizzeria? It says, I think people are still listening. It's very cute. I'm very proud of it, so I highly recommend it. It says, I listened to it. It was very too dangerous, you know? It was very shocking. Ecstatic. It says, yeah, the art was very cute as well, and I kind of have fun recording. And there's a lot of people lining up, so there's going to be a YouTube version. So if you guys couldn't hear it today, don't worry. YouTube version's there, and I want you guys to listen to it. It says, what up, guys? You got some mono, you know, you got bang girls. You know, you guys are banging. You know, and if you don't know, he's the voice actor of Bartholom. So it says, I'm excited to be here to talk about amazing girls and, you know, bang the girls. It says, what up, guys? It's been a while. So, you know, voice actor of Okita, Shuten, you name it. Yeah, Shuten, Okita, Ibuki, you name it. She does a lot. So she has the voice range. Oh, also Mama Tiamat, right? Like, her voice range is insane. So if you guys don't know, he's the voice actor of Kadok and Tuna. Watanabe no Tsuna. It says, yeah, I went to the bar to listen to Lady Avalon. They're just talking about, like, there's fun venues all around, so make sure you guys have fun. Because the Bretzely bar, you just listen, right, and have ASMR experience. So, Ruler Moriarty Young. Mr. Ito Ken. It says, by the way, this is their very first game in this anniversary, day 2 time. They're like, yeah, I was very excited for this. It says, unfortunately, last year you weren't able to make it. So I wanted to make a revenge. Come back strong, come back hard. By the way, guys, she was with us, you know, kind of a sneak peek around the tour of the venue. All of us, you know, together as a group. Do you got anything that was interesting your eye? The shooting range was very interesting that I wanted to try it out. It's very festive all around. So it was so fun, you know, like picking up the goldfish and... it says, can I say that the level, the difficulty level on every single game is, like, impossible? Like, it's harder than I thought. But yeah, it's very difficult, but it's very, like, you get lost in it. Yeah, I think there's about 8,000 people that played it. There's only 3 pair that got a perfect score, I think it was. It says, yeah, I think there's, the shooting range has no perfects right now. It says, yeah, it's very JP festives, you know, very difficult, but fun, enjoyable. And then as you can see, Mr. Goida's wearing Happy, aka the Aniplex man, the intern kun. This is going to be a fun little stage filled with personalities, of course. So let's all sit down, shall we, first, real quick. We kind of had like a similar get together and had a early anniversary talk. It says, I never thought, you know, predicting anniversary servants is so fun, you know, like, it's crazy. It says yeah, there's sus among us, and like I bet somebody's like voicing it, or like somebody already knows and keeping it quiet. There's some little mystery to it. Yeah, I bet when it comes to anniversary sermon, it's a topic of the day for all of us in chats and all around. It says yeah, even that is true. Even I said, do you know who it is? It says I do not know. I wonder why. Like he knows. He knows. He knows. He's on their side. It says, however, we're going to be talking about the character pickup top of the welfares, aka the summer events. So let us be not summer events, just limited events. So let us begin, shall we? Baba booey. So here's all the limited event servants history, starting from 2005 all the way to 2018. It says, wow, 16 was packing, wasn't it? They packed that in, didn't they? It says, yeah, when it comes to people who are in this, you see a lot of Artorias there. You got the very first one, I think it was Welfare Santa Rider. It's like, oh yeah, you're right. It's like, how was it? Like, what was your feeling when you were going to be Santa for the first time? Now that I look at it, I thought it was crazy, out of wild. I'm not a saber. I'm a class rider. I'm not a weird. On top of that, I was just like, I'm a Santa? My that I think about it, Santa was pretty normal compared to what I have to do now, so. I says, don't worry, Elizabeth, split it into two and became two different mechanics. It says, I thought I got two of them, I thought Mecha Ellie Chan was like two welfare combo Palk Champ, but I was wrong. So here comes 2029. Here's 2029 to 2023. Yeah, the Valkyrie one that you can only pick one out of three, that's just torture. It's like, you have to rerun this. I says, yeah, does the Lasengo not have human's hearts? It's like, he says, yeah, he's a solid man. It's like we can't we can't acknowledge nor deny your accusation. And so yeah, there's got to be a rerun and some gimmick in order for them to do all these. So maybe you feel that special, because you get to pick it. Yeah, I think in that to an extent. It says, yeah, well, hold on, Miss Aoyuki. You can't be busting it out like that. I still want to keep my MC seat. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of servants and people who might not have these servants, but don't worry, the evocation is there for you. Yep. Having evocation festivities allow us to get the old servants that we missed. So if you guys don't know the Elizabeth Mecha, there it is, Baba Booey. The crazy part about the Evocation Festival is that every part there's a illustration that shows the servants that's getting welfared in. Like every one of them is so cute every time. So we sincerely recommend if you want these servants, try your very best to get your evocation leaves and have fun. And enjoy their shenanigans. We're going to be talking about one favorite servants each, and we're going to be talking about them. And all the events about them, and the welfare servant specifically. So we will be talking more about it in detail and about very soon. So let's start this servant right here. Yogi Shiki. Assassin, single target, OPP. What single target? What 30% arts looper? that has insta-kill gimmicks. So, Karada Kyokai, aka the Garden Order, Ryogi Shiki, Welfare 4-star Assassin, single target arts. Who picked this Welfare Servant? Is Mr. Akabane and Miss Kawasumi. Oh, both of them. It's like, well, I'm curious now. Could you tell us why you picked them, Mr. Akabane? It says, I started playing FGO because of this. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that I couldn't make it. I got her on the rerun. Yeah. And then I was told I want to do FGO and whatnot. I kind of was hesitant. And then this event came in. And then when I heard Karado Kyokai came into the event, I was like, stop! I'm in, baby! And so I instantly started playing the game to catch up. I says, I started right when the event kind of ended. So I trained myself for the rerun that was going to be promised. So I kind of stopped. I kind of stopped playing FGO because I missed the welfare. But when the rerun came in, I was just like, I gotta get back to it. We had Rogi Shiki Saber, and then Fujino was summonable. Yeah, I package summoned that right away. It says, I love Kara no Kyokai, of course, K&K. I love Kawanishi-san, the voice actor. The music of that was just phenomenal. It says, Mr. Kaidish-san was very sad that Fujino didn't get it. I got Fujino, and I was super happy about it. I was very smiling. I was flexing on him. It says, the fact that Mix Kasumi says Shiki, I want to know about this. It says, I think this is the very first collab. And so, it's very impressionable for me. At the same time, I'm the voice actor of Saber, and then I was able to kind of join into the Type Moon world. I read Karado Kyokai and just enjoyed it quite a lot. I watched the movie, you know? And while learning Karado Kyokai as like a study, the event kind of came along, so it was kind of like cool, reminiscent, and perfect, and I was just like, wow! The recreation of the collaboration was cooler than I thought, and so many homages were being noticed and left, being modified. So story-wise, Karada Kyokai's world was just so cool, and I just got, you know, I get it. So it was just so cool, and it got me impressioned. It says, yeah, well, Shiki's not in the festivities, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. The final ascension of Shiki Assassin, 10 out of 10. Alright, listen up. It's so good. Definitely needs to be in the next one. Alright, thank you so much for all your comments. We'll be moving on to the next one. So, next servant, Jalter. This is Swimsuit Jannu Daruku Oruta. If you guys don't know, in 2018, August 9th through August 29th, the Summer Festival 2018. If you don't know who picked it, the voice actor Bartholom picked it. So why did you pick Jerker? I love Jannu Daruku Oruta. You know, like, what happened to her? You know, this event. She's got that middle school syndrome to its next level. And simultaneously, this Summerfest was just phenomenal. And then, you know, to kind of TLDR, the looping, enjoying the story in different ways and formats and whatnot. It's kind of cool. At the same time, like, you're writing a doujinshi, right? Like, coming up with this cool project of looping over and over to kind of create this one product that kind of perfects who, what, and what she wants. From Jalter, from when she came out. Like I was wondering when she was gonna come out. Then the Da Vinci, I think she came out as a 5 star, and then a little bit later she came in as a welfare summer. So I was just like, yeah, something's wrong with her, you know. It says when you talk about John Orta, Santa Orta Lily is kind of a thing, right? So and so it's kind of little one came out of nowhere. By the way, there's a little hidden story from the development staff about her that we've got. So here's a little, yeah, quote unquote development commentary on the backside. It says, yes, her impression is very heavily imported towards the middle school syndromes. When it comes to motion and volume and variation wise, every month she gets a lot more, and the effect of the characters got like crazy. And whenever I writing it, it's got faster and faster and more variant and variant. And then inside of inside the value of it was 100%. それ僕で終了点が50点以上に点以上が yes, because we got so essentially the commentating was just that there was so much shit in Jalter that they had to revise a lot of shit. And says, yeah, I really like that noble phantasm that she specifically says it in German like crazy, even though she has no clue what she says sometimes. Her middle school syndrome is off the scale, you know? Like, she sometimes, like, you know, like, hurts us because we can relate so much that it hurts on the inside. It says, what do you guys think about Jannu Daruku? Yeah, do you feel sorry for her, or do you understand her? It says, yeah, like, during Servant Festival, I really did question everybody in a way, right? Because I never thought, like, a servant can be this weird, right? So it kind of just gave me, like, an overall question that can servants be weirdos? It kind of, like, interestingly way, you know, it hit, like, a Type Moon gimmick. Character definitely, like, off scale in the carnival way and whatnot, and yeah, I feel like we stepped out a lot of landmines of just, you know, funny jokes and serious talks of many different possibilities in storyline. So here's the next servant. So there is Nightingale. So Nightingale Archer. So if you guys don't know, in 2019, 11/28 to December 12th, she is the Archer Welfare. It is the voice actor of Moriarty Ruler. So there's another comment for her, so I would like to read it. It says, yeah, even though she's not a berserker, her personality is completely berserker. How pitiful. Whenever the survey came in for her, I was I saw her in the Fifth Singularity. So to me, she was very freshly off the oven of her how amazing she is and what kind of personality she was as a berserker. Uh, it says, yeah, to think about Nightingale, she might be like, you know, the nurse Joy that, you know, saves in need, but it's completely different in FGO world. But she's a berserker, so it's understandable. But the Christmas Nightingale should have been different, but technically she hasn't changed one bit. Like she's very interesting, and then kind of the story kind of tells that maybe Nightingale was like that. You know, the very pretty, you know, the star sprinklings, and says Merry Christmas. Like anything good goes well if you just bust out Merry Christmas in the A. You know. It says I just started playing about one and a half maybe, so I missed her. But I used her because she's very powerful. So yeah, I'm just waiting for if I can get her to MP5, you know? Yeah, the Santa's a very hard part. It says, if you don't know, Nightingale was the first time this 5-star saver a cell phone came in, so I'm very happy with this event as well. What are we clapping for? So we got a little material when it comes to Nightingale Archer. Oh, so there it is. So we got the machine gun fucking... So yeah, I don't think we can talk about this too much, you know? I said, yeah, there's a lot of ammos in the bag. It's almost like a machine gun. A lot of very strong settings there. There's an ample ammo. So there's Nightingale draft. Its design is so cute, amazing, so cute, so pretty. So this is the material book side that you can get it in, I think, book 12 or book 13, I think it was. No, I think it's book 11, actually. I lied. Here's one more, chat. One more servant. 70 as always. I wonder who picked that. I wonder who picked it, chat. There he is. So starting from 2023, April 26th, aka the Spiral World Proven Lilem Harlot. Oh, Miss Yuki Aoi picked it. Oh, that's right. I forgot Miss Yuki Aoi is sucker for Ku Lily. This is why. It says he's kind of surprising. Like, he was really good. Like, he was so cool. Like, story-wise, like, story-wise was awesome, too. But Ku 70 playing such a role was crazy. And inside there, like, how things became allies, non-allies, and kind of going on a journey together. The fact that the welfare person became a friend and then kind of went on an entire complete journey together was very bonding. It says tomorrow's variety talk. We also talked about how crazy it was. Misaki-chan loves larva. It says, yeah, she always kept saying "mama, mama, larva." I says, "Don't worry, mama's here." He says, "Yeah, you're everybody's mom." It's like, of course, I'm everybody's mama. Yeah, I'm everybody's mom. Every single one of you down there. It says, "Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to, be right next to her and start crying like a baby, next to Miss Aoyuki and say babu like a baby." It says, "Of course, Kufulin has a very interaction with Artoria in many different ways, including fate." But I've known Lancer from Stay Night, the Kuhooting, right? The person, he's an enemy. At the very first impression in Fate Stay Night wise. But now that we know more about Lancer and how cool he is, and now there's different types of Lancers. Now, after all that Lancer, we get the little Lancer. It was so cute and so awesome, Like, the fact that he was a young lad and very honest and true was so cool and awesome that, yeah, I can understand why you like 70. And, like, there's Iskandar, too. Maybe we talked about it a little too much yesterday, too. But, yeah, we talked about it last time. Like, it's okay. Yeah. But yeah, like, you could already tell that from the very young get-go, he was like, commentator. He always was, easy to tease and kind of the guy that kind of always commentated on your jokes and whatnot. Yeah, he's following rules to the extreme. Yeah, he's so pretty, but he's so cute, but he's so cool, It says, "I only have a slide, but of course I slide my slash your favorite in. Of course, the Santa Carna, because we technically talked about it 2 years ago. So he was the very first welfare. That is, yeah, Santa. At the very first, like, is there a reason to ask me this question, right? Like, there was a given answer from the start. It was floating when you asked that question. But I knew that you guys kind of wanted a different answer, so I kind of picked Setenta because, I would have picked Santa Carna like I breathe air on the spot, so you know how it is. But like how all the generational Santa comes up, and then everybody thought it was going to be somebody else, somebody girl, and then best boy Karna came in hot. Like his personality's honest and true, and his kind of himself just it depicts really nicely with Santa. And it also gives hope to male Santa can be a thing too. It says, yeah, a lot of honest people kind of become Santa now that I've noticed. It says, yeah, the concept of giving presents to everybody is a thing that's. It says, yeah, it says, yeah, when Miss Aoi Yuki says Santa can be boys too, I almost commented the logical normality of saying, isn't Santa supposed to be male? Alright, so last but not least, here's the last welfare servant to discuss about, which is the AKA 108 Halloween Rebellion, aka the Komondyu, aka the 9 tattooed scale dragon Elizabeth Welfare. She's so cute. If you don't know, that's 9 tattoo Elizabeth. If you guys know, this is MC, so I'm gonna just skim it over. Elizabeth Chan, she was always in charge of Halloween, in one way or another. And then one day we lost a Halloween event, and now we got it back, and then we've got this little charade of pretender welfare, Elizabeth mixed with something. She's mixed in with the Shishins, right? Well, there's more of the like a Chinese folklore mixed into it too. Like it's so crazy, and she's the youngest Elizabeth among all of us. I was kind of happy to able to portray it. At the same time, she's not really Elizabeth because she's completely different being from the regular Elizabeth's norm. So it was a fun little thing to show up. It's just, I got told to hurry up. So what do you guys like about little Elizabeth? It says I didn't know. Yeah, it says shout out to Elizabeth, but Koen Shaku got me quaking. She's my new fave now because of this event. No diss on Elizabeth, but I prefer her. It says don't worry. I'm glad that you said it like that because if you would have commented you like Elizabeth, like you like your other Oshis, it would have creeped me out as well. So I'm glad you like your new 5-star assassin. He says, what about you, Mr. Kobayashi? It says, the first impression, she says, Atachi. It's so cute. Such a little one. But at the same time, she's like adult in some places, but very, childish as always. But ironically, in the story, she's the more like, all kept one compared to everybody that's kind of going around in the event. She's more like the straight-laced and like smart. So there's another quote-unquote comment right here. It says, whenever writing for LB7, the schedules were very tight. Noble Phantasm-wise, we wanted to write all the histories of Elizabeth plus Carmilla and everybody to Co. Simultaneously, we wanted to add Elizabeth Japan. And so Mr. Nasu said it, so we added Japan to it as well. It says, yeah, Japan doesn't have battle characters, so what is wrong with it? Oh shit, there's 2 Noble Phantasm worth just for 1 Noble Phantasm. Holy shit. So 9 Elizabeth, because of fucking Elizabeth Japan's intervention. Elizabeth's noble phantasm is roughly about 2 servants worth of noble phantasm. God damn. Unfortunately, they couldn't add Elizabeth Bane because, you know, it would have fucked up the system. It is what it is. It took 2 noble phantasm worth because of NASA wanted to add Elizabeth Japan to it as a keck. Alright, so here's the topic. It says, I want to get the limited servant in this specific event. So essentially, this is going to be a welfare servant that you want in a what if scenario event. We have a couple of already answered, so let's go on the bile, aka everybody's everybody's true to their degeneracy. I said, what do you want to look for? Let's start with the Mekakure Mystic Spiritrons. I says, you know what it is? The White Day, everybody got glasses, you know? I sincerely think next year everybody should have, bangs. So they can, so everybody can hide one of their eyes. Everybody. It says, I'm not saying everybody, but like 15 people maybe, plus it'd be recommended. And those people who've already gotten Mekakure on the other side, or even like un-Mekakure them, But it's fashion, Fashion bangs is very important. Like on their birthdays, you able to have like a settings to turn off their bangs or turn them on, like that. Just it's awesome. Yeah, some people would love that idea, and some people would be like, "No, bang characters stay banged." You know how those people are. It says, when it comes to bang characters not being bang character, kind of gives you that Schrödinger emotion of what's your favorite, character's hairstyle and whatnot. It says, I think everybody should have a option to have bangs, 100%, hands down. I think the Lasengle is missing on a golden opportunity here. All right, we're moving on now. Let's go for Santa Moriarty. I said, do you want to be Santa Moriarty? I'd be like, yes. Well, what is this? Is this both? I want old and young Moriarty. It says, it might be a little greedy, but I want both Moriarty, Santa, young and old. Of course, I'm the voice actor of the young one, but when it comes to real event, I see the old one as well, and I enjoy the kind of the fun part. Like, I didn't really have the part to kind of, like, go crazy, Not yet. So, like, everybody enjoys whenever you play it, like the old man doing old man things. So I kind of want to join in on this little charade of old man doing wild things. I kind of want to do, I want to do some little shenanigans as Santa, It's like, I'm on my off days. I'm not evil, Kind of have fun giving presents and mischiefs and whatnot. It says, can we open Moriarty's presents? That's the real question here. It says, don't worry about that. It says, we had a little charade problems during Valentine's Day and whatnot. It might be twisted, but, if it's for the children, it's going to be unharmed, Of course. It says, if you can just, take it as an idea and bring it at home to your Lasengle to see if they'll agree or not. Alright, let's go over Miss Kawasumi-san. New Year, quote-unquote, Mystic Spiritrons. I agree with it 100%. Like, everybody's wearing these awesome, New Year Mystic kimonos. So I kind of want the servants to wear more kimonos than have it as a Spiritron, It says, right? Isn't that great? Don't you think so? Like, I want it. I would love to have a lot of it. Like, like 1 or 2, if not 15 servants, like Gudo servants kind of get like kimonos and whatnot. What do you think? It says, who agrees with kimono at every New Year's as Mystics train? To be like, yes, we. So I believe it's going to be 100% agreed. Everybody agreed on it, so it's gonna happen. Let's go, Lasangle. Woo! It's official. Of course, it's a joke, but I sincerely hope that we all want to see kimono in servants. So we sincerely hope Lasangle listens to our call and make it happen. It says maybe we get to pick one servant to kimono. Kimono, yukata. I kind of want the Morgan. Speaking of Morgan, yukata, kimono, I kind of want that on Morgan, in my opinion. Like this one. Yeah, right there. I think design-wise, Morgan kimono will be popping. It says, yeah, every year is always amazing in their drawings. So great. I want Lady Avalon to wear kimono. Like, even though she looked awesome in swimsuit wise, but I think if she gets fully formal, I think she looks really good in that way too, you know? Get that little gap action. You might see it in different perspective, you know? Like, she might get like lace in there to kind of like out of style, but like her own thing in there. Be like, I really want that happening. That's so cool, you know? Like, I added my own addition to it, and Miss Crane doing it for her, you know? That's so cool. It says, yeah, getting new cool stuff is, does make people happy after all. The two other ones is going to be very long. So let's go for Miss Aoi's. Oh, so craft essence. So the craft essence pictures becomes the welfare. イベントに時出る概念連想。イベントの時に出る概念連想のサーベントがそのままに配布。Oh, okay. So essentially, she wants to get the servants that are craft essences into the game. Like, so during like Valentine's Day, everybody will have their special clothings and whatnot. So during events, the craft essence, they essentially she wants a mystic code that fits every event every so often. So it's essentially she wants mystic code that allows the craft essence to like instantly transforms clothing. When Elizabeth does cooking. I can't remember which craft essence it was, but there's a craft essence where Elizabeth was cooking. If you can remember the name. Yeah, I can't remember the craft essence name. But like Gateau Chocolat, that was one of my favorite ones to see. Like for me, it's joint recital. It's the where everybody tried to practice a little idol action, making that craft essence into a reality, and having them wear that little idol costume is pretty cool. Uh, Craft essence into Mystico. That's a lot that I want to talk about, but man, remember all the male craft essence? I think it was like 3 male craft essence kind of having fun. I forgot what it was. The male fiesta. Is it the Shota doing the ballet? What the hell are you talking about? No, it's the one that makes her quick strong. I can't remember. I'll let you know after I remember. All right, last but not least, it's Mr. Akabane's. It's a lot of it, so we're gonna say it right now. So it says yearly craft essence in Mystic clothing, Parker/Hoodie Mystic clothing, and more glasses Mystic clothing. It says the illustrations and the clothings of the anniversary, right? Clothings are so cool. I want those craft essence to have Spiritrons every year, every one of them. They're just so cool to have, like you always say, man, I wish Mystic Spiritron dresses on these craft essence were in these servants, and be like, holy shit, if all the anniversary clothing on my boys gets it in, I'm gonna have a amazing panic and fun attack. It says, like, just like a spare try. It'd be really nice to have, what is this Parker slash hoodie, I just I just want regular clothing on the normal clothing, it's to some people. Like, yeah. Yeah, Lambda Lillis wearing Parker or hoodie is very cute, right? Just wearing Parker and hoodie, I think it's just itself is really cute. This is it. You can't go more degen than that, okay? So stay, my good friend. And be like, we gotta talk about it. We're gonna talk more. Be like, no. You gotta stay. It's over. We gotta move on. It's like, come on, bruh. Like, how deep? Like, are you talking about like the big Parker? Like, you can't see their knees and. It's like, come on, bruh. Like, let me talk. And be like, unfortunately, we got time. We got time. It's like, you can't stop me. That's right. It's like, Betty and Lily gotta get a Parker of Jason. And then they're just like, yes. I said, what about Iso? He's got a Parker. He's got a little hoodies. I think somebody has to come up with that more diligently. I said, yeah, I hope you've bring all those ideas and degeneracy to the Lasengle department and get something cooking for us. But unfortunately, our time is up. So that concludes all the character pickup and event charade. Essentially DJ and Tug, right? Let's, final words from each one of them. It was just fucking DJing out the wazoo, dude. Miss Aoi Yuki went fucking wild there. She said she wanted every single craft essence that came out in the event as costumes. Holy shit. It says, let's start from the very beginning. And she gave us like the scientific terminology of everything. It says, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming once again. It's hot as hell out here, so make sure you guys be careful. Don't have any heat strokes or any heat problems. Hydrate and be safe. Thank you guys so much for coming. We'll see you guys next time. It says, yeah, we don't have much time, so unfortunately we couldn't go too far. What I really want, it says, I kind of want Scarred Spiritron. Kindness Scarred. Listen, it's gonna be good. It'd be like, whoa, you gotta say goodbye. You can't say your opinion right now. It's like, there might be some servants you don't want to put some, little scars on, but imagine some of the characters getting scars, Like, I sincerely, Lasengle, listen, it's gonna be good. It'll match the costumes too, but anyway, thank you guys so much for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you keep supporting FGO. It says, it's a shame that I couldn't come here last year, but now I'm here able to kind of talk to you guys once again. Once again, you guys are like so great, giving us a time in the day to listen to us, kind of talk about our favorite FGO, and thank you guys so much for coming, and be safe, guys. It says, everybody that's in live stream and in venue, thank you guys once again for coming in. You guys are awesome. 8th year. And 8 year has been gone since FGO came in. So many events came in. Like, it's crazy. The fact that I can represent ever since 6 years is crazy. 10th year is coming in hot soon, right off the bat. So let's enjoy it to the heart's content. Let's get that 10th year and onward and forward. So thank you guys so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Right, all of you guys that are in the live stream in the venue. It says, yeah, our hopes and dreams were kind of been thrown out there in that last half of the talk. I sincerely hope, as a King's authority, that Lasengles bring it home and probably come up with something awesome. At least one. It's not pressure, no pressure, but like we're hoping that you can relate with us, It says, yeah, you're putting the pressure. Like we're trying to say that this is what we want. And so let's keep on telling what we want to Lasengles, and they'll do probably what we want. Fucking Miss Cosmo is like, I'm not pressuring you. And that concludes the topic, chat. Greatly appreciate it for you all for coming. It says, man, that was quite filled with personality. What do you think? This is at the very end. I think Mr. Kabanev just busted out his desires a little too much there. But as always, thank you guys so much. We're gonna be finishing it up. Thank you so much for watching in live stream and venue. This is day 2. We got our variety talk. I was in charge, so I'm really quite proud. But man, I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's more to come. It says we definitely need more the bell of authority to keep us from stop being degen, but it is what it is. This is 8th year. We got more to come. Let's get this 9th year and 10th year coming in hot, and even further than that. So when that happens, I hope to see you guys once again, and hope you guys are still playing FGO and keep playing FGO. And thank you so much for coming in on the day 2 craziness festivities. It says, by the way, guys, a little bit of a shout out. I'm going to be in the quote-unquote backstage in the anniversary live stream. So if you guys want to check that out, you go, awesome. So it says, yeah, this will conclude our little venue here of Mr. Oda and Miss Rooney. Rumi. Yay, bye. Whew. I'm not pressuring. Yeah, said the King of the Knights. It's really good. Yeah, Miss Kawasumi. Whenever she wants things to know, she'll let you know, right? Like if you've seen her in any of the live streams, she'll let you know when she wants a pressure. But she's also saying that she's not the one that's pressuring you, right? Like it's the audience that's also pressuring you, and it's what we all want. And fucking Akabane is like, I'm gonna use this time that I should be saying goodbyes. We should all get scars. Scars on servants. Listen up. Somebody like Canis, somebody that's like Hottie Patootie, getting it all good. Like some servants might not be looking good with it, but I assure you, if they have their clothes on, their scars will pop off. Fucking Degen, dude. I love it. Well, see, here's the problem. Usually, OG Nobu would say these things, but more eloquently, right? But Akabane is our resident Degen that knows what's up. You know what they want? Yes, sir. What's your bet on any servant? It's Olga. I cannot tell you if it ain't Olga. God damn, they debated us pretty fucking hard. Whew. Yeah, so the to kind of like talk about exactly what they were talking about to a slower degree, right? Each of their desire. The quote unquote the voice actor of Kadok wanted yearly mystic code, right? Like every yearly mystic yearly craft essence turned into a spiritron, right? From 2018 all the way to now, all those yearly CE turn into mystic clothing. At the same time, he wanted a hoodie slash Parker, right, on a lot of servants, including both females and males, right? And size varies, right? So, like, cutie patooties would have, like, I think they talked about, like, Medea Lily, right? Medea Lily would have, like, Jason's Parker, but it's Jason's Parker, so it's big enough so that so the hoodie's, like, onto her knees, covering the body, and then she's either, you know, taking on and off the hoodie to kind of get, you know, for her perspective is smelling Jason's scent, and, you know, and they kind of got a little wild there. Simultaneously, glasses You know, glasses, Spiritron, because we need more glasses, is what he's saying. And then the voice actor of Moriarty, the young one, right, specifically says he wants dual Moriartys, right? Santa Moriarty of both good and both young and old. You know, kind of charade, kind of it would be fun, little mischiefs, kind of be like a evil guys having a day off, spreading the good word, blah blah blah. And then Miss Kasumi wants the quote unquote like yukata like clothing, right? Like yukata or um, kimono like mystic codes on, you know, Lady Avalon. Quote unquote Bartholomew and Moriarty kind of mentioned that what about putting it on Lady Avalon? You know, like she's kind of, you know, always showing her summer outfit and kind of showing her skin a lot, but for her to be like becoming formal a little bit, but adding her own style. And then like Miss Crane kind of doing a specific stitchings for her and whatnot would be so fucking cool to have. You know, like Morgan, right? Akabane, our resident Degen, said, you know, like Morgan, that Yukata should come out. You know, looks so fucking cool. Every anniversary illustration's a banger. And then, of course, Bartholomew wants everybody to be bangs, right? Everybody should have a bang mystic code, so everybody can become a bangs character, bang hair action. But so the question came in: what happens to already banged servants, right? And so he suggested it'd be like you reverse bang it. If not, you unbang that person for like a day so you can appreciate how amazing their bang was, you know? Because sometimes you have to miss something to appreciate something more. So, like, you know, there's a toggle that you can turn on and off so everybody can, you know, put it all on, but during your birthday, you kind of take it off so you can feel how appreciative that bang played out. And last but not least, Miss Aoi Yuki. Miss Aoi, you think this is unhinged? Miss Aoi Yuki went the furthest of unhinged. She wants every single craft essence that played out in the event to be playable exactly how it is. The servants that are wearing, like, you call it the craft essence, any craft essence you fucking see, right, is playable slash wearable, right? So like, let's go for critical motions right here. Like you pick a fucking craft essence, boom. He wants she wants this. She wants this mystic code on Shitonai and she wants this on Hercules right off the bat, and they're playable on the spot. Like for instance, if you want game service, oh my god, you know the voice actor of MASH, Aoi Yuki, and fucking everybody in there love it. They're gonna be wearing all these mystic codes, you know, and playing the way they're doing it, right? Where Emiya's kind of like this, Gil's like this, and then you got Anderson coming in like that, with Oki being the video gamer, with I think I don't know who's that in the back there, but it is what it is. Yeah, like you name it, and then she wants it, right? Like letter for you. So he wants, you know, Dermot like this, Jaquil like that, David like that, and then playable. They're shooting envelopes and shit. That's what she wants, right? Like, you think everybody else is unhinged. She specifically talked about how each of the craft essence should fundamentally be playable and have their mystic code usable at the same time. It's good, pretty good stuff. We still got a couple minutes for the quote unquote Fujimura Riska doesn't understand finale coming in hot. I think I gotta go say hi to Cad real quick. Hola.
Hello, you just missed. Cad got in P5 Merlin.
Oh damn! MP5 Merlin. What the hell?
Yeah.
Nice.
Was
Must
your
have been.
segment over and done with?
Oh yeah, the degenerate segment of Variety Stream is done and over with. You missed it, dude.
So what did they end up talking about?
Oh, they talked about. Do you want the first half or the second half? Second half's more degen.
Second half then.
Essentially, they talked about what they want on a servant, And you got Akabane, the voice actor of Kadok, wanted the yearly craft essence to get Mystic Spiritron. Parker and hoodie and glasses. Moriarty Young wanted double, right? Old and young Santa Moriartys to kind of have like break from evil and kind of jolly around trolling everybody in a way. Miss Kawasumi wants Yukata on every kind of yearly servants, right? Like Artoria in a Yukata slash Kimoto. And Akabane said, what about Morgan in the anniversary, picture portrait? Then I believe Moriarty and Bartholomew said, what about Lady Avalon? Like she's kind of showing herself a lot in her swimsuit outfit for her to be more refined in the kimono outfitted and stitched by, Miss Crane herself will be pretty cool and lit story itself. And the voice actor of Bartholomew always said, have a bang option, of course, on every servant. Of course. On bang option. Not only just bang option, the servants who are already banged to able to have a reverse bang. You know what I'm saying? Not just a regular bang. And have an on and off switch so that on birthdays you can turn it off so you can appreciate that bang that's missing. So you can feel that love that you had towards the bangs and who they really were when they have the bangs on either that one side or the other. And Miss Aoyuki is the Degen of them all. She wanted all the craft essence, every single craft essence be playable and wearable. So she started talking about, like, you name the craft essence, you'll be able to play that limited. Yeah, the playable and able to wear those clothing temporarily to it just kind of fit the motive, fit the mood, fit the event scenery. And then she, kind of went on to the Indian boys, the Elizabeth cooking ones, and then how she wanted that, like, each individual clothing will be able to be purchasable one day, or able to be fitted on everybody to an extent. It was wild, and she kind of like fucking went to the stars. And then before the live stream ended, of course, our boy Kadok specifically says we want scars. Some people will look so fucking cool on scars, like imagine Canis with some badass scars, or some characters will have clothings, but you can kind of like sneak peek at their scars, and sometimes, it was wild.
He just has a hard on for scars.
It was wild, right? Like, imagine Musashi with some scars and shit, like Roni Kenshin style and whatnot, and that's what he was kind of going for.
That would be cool to see, like, she comes back and she has a scar now from it, right? Like, that, I agree. That would actually be pretty cool.
And then he kind of went in detail with other girls, big girls. And then he kind of...
Coffee ready, Trubs?
Yeah, I got my... was it pure as a devil, cold as a hell, and delicious as straight.